Well, the common question this time of year is it June yet? Well, not quite, but it's going to be June on Monday, but we're going to get CFL football on Sunday on field in Spruce Grove at Fierce Sports Park. The Eskimos open up training camp, and to talk a little bit about that is Eskimo quarterback Mike Reilly joining us. Mike, excitement level must be pretty high right now, not just for you, but all your teammates and everybody involved.
Yeah, absolutely. Now that guys are in town, they're itching to go. Every time that we see people in the city, they're excited. They're like, man, I can't wait for training camp to get started. When do you guys get going? It's been a while since we've been on the field, and it's been a long wait. We're ready to get going.
Really something to build off too. This team took a pretty big step last year, going from 4-14 to 12-6. New coaching staff really turned the corner with this team, and I imagine that makes things a little bit more excitable as you head into a new season.
Yeah, absolutely. We got a lot to build off of last year, but I think we all understand that it still wasn't good enough. It was certainly a step in the right direction, but we got a long way to go. We got some new players that are going to step in, fill some holes in a few spots, and push guys in other spots, all to make our team better and ultimately win the Grey Cup, which is the goal of every team, but certainly ours.
What is the most important thing that the Eskimos need to improve on in your mind this year?
Just playing well in the big games. There was times where we felt like we had opportunities to win a few games that we did lose had we played better, and we didn't. The first time that we played Calgary at home, we felt like that was a game that we should have won, and I think that would have set a different tone for the meetings that we played them later in the year. That being said, they're a great football team, and they were just better than us, and they beat us soundly in the games that they needed to. But we got to get to that level and beyond that level. So there's just little things we got to clean up. Offensively, we got to be more efficient in the red zone. And defensively, I would let the other players speak to that side of the ball. But we know there's plenty all around that we got to get better at.
First day of training camp on field is Sunday, 10 a.m. if you're going out there at Fierce Sports Park in Spruce Grove. It is, of course, still open to the public, even though it's out there. What's day one like of training camp on the field?
Day one's interesting on the field because you got a mix. You got a bunch of veteran guys that are like, man, I want to get this thing going, and then you got a bunch of young guys that have never played in the CFL before that are having to learn how we structure things, the rules of the game, all that type of stuff. And certainly because we have the same playbook that we did the year before with the same staff, guys are going to be understanding the playbook a lot better, and they're going to be playing a lot faster. But generally, the big thing that you hear from the coaching staff wherever you're playing after day one is it's not fast enough. Guys got to play with more intensity and more tempo, and so hopefully this year we can jump into that a lot quicker.
All right, Mike Reilly, thanks for this. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's time to get going. Eskimo football begins Sunday, 10 a.m. at Fierce Sports Park in Spruce Grove. We'll see you there.